8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the CEV Eurovolley 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Bari, dear volleyball fans present here and fans from home. It's a pleasure for us to welcome you to the drawing of lots of the CEV Eurovolley 2026. 24 women's teams are qualified and they have to wait 321 days till kickoff. Instead, 24 men teams had to wait a little bit more, 340 days. I am Simona Rolandi. It's a pleasure for me being here. It's a pleasure for me being with the press conference chief, Federico Ferraro. Thank you.
Thank you, Simona, Thank you for the nice introduction, and it is a pleasure to be with you all tonight here in Bari. We have a wonderful setting, Castello Svevo, and it is a wonderful setting for all of us here, but also for those that are following from home. We have many people watching on television and also via the internet streaming. You are absolutely right, Simona. This is the first step on the journey that will take us to crowning the 2026 European champions. It is a wonderful night, and it coincides with the drawing of lots. I believe the excitement is high, it is mounting, and it is just the first step of a long but very exciting journey.
And the trip begins today. We can say it will be a magnificent journey to make together with you. And as always, before beginning with the draw, we wanted to listen some very important speeches, Federico, to give our audience a warm welcome. So that I'm going to call this on the stage the president of the CEV, Rocco Sikiric. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome to you from the present to the future, just today, just from Bari.
Buonasera a tutti. dear Minister of Sport and Youth, Signore Avodi, dear representative of City of Bari, President of the National Federation, dear delegates, colleagues, distinguished guests, dear athletes, thank you and welcome in Bari, welcome for drawing of lots for Eurovolley 2026. Please allow me to thank Volleyball Federation of Italy as well as City of Bari for hosting us for this great organization and warm welcome. I would like to also express my gratitude to remaining co-organizers. You will see all the countries that will organize this event. I would like to express the gratitude to the countries, to governments, institutions that are supporting these flagship events, as well to all of you to congratulate that you reached the final stage of the Eurovolley. Reflecting back on a recent World FIVB Championship, where European teams have dominated, I want to thank you all for the great work that you have delivered. You make me feel proud as a CV president to represent our confederation, and I believe we all here, and also on the screen, the fans that are looking at us are feeling the same proud what we feel here today. Congratulations to all the teams that participated. Congratulations to all the teams that won the medals. But if you allow me, I would especially highlight the success of Italian teams by bringing the trophies, and our coaches who have amazing results and who continuously deliver this result for Europe and for their teams. Thank you once again. I wish you good luck. Thank you for being here, making us proud. We celebrate European volleyball, and let's celebrate Eurovolley 26. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Sikeric. So, Federico, we are in Bari, we are in Italy, and Mr. Sikeric said that this is a golden moment for Italian volleyball. An applause for head coaches Julio Velasco, Fefe De Giorgi. They won World Championship with the women, with the men. It never happened in Italy. So this is the moment to have here Mr. Giuseppe Manfredi, President of the Italian Volleyball Federation, because Federico, you have to know that this is an historical moment for Italian volleyball, and in Italy, in this moment, everybody wants to play volleyball. Tutti vogliono giocare a pallavolo in Italia, in questo momento.
Buonasera a tutti. Intanto sono molto onorato di essere qui a dare il benvenuto a voi tutti. Credo che l'occasion migliore non potevamo scegliere oggi. Siamo in un sito importante, molto bello, ma soprattutto io vorrei fare una piccola considerazione. Qualche giorno fa abbiamo chiuso un mondiale. Bene, i nostri mondiali sono andati in una certa maniera, per noi molto bene, ma fanno parte della storia. Oggi stiamo alzando il sipario su un'altra grande manifestazione. Noi siamo abituati a fare le cose per bene, abbiamo bisogno però del vostro conforto, abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto. Io ringrazio innanzitutto i presidenti, tutti i presenti della Federazione Internazionale, devo ringraziare per quello che sarà fatto i nostri partner, tutta la nostra federazione, ringrazio tutti e credo che l'europeo in Turchia e l'Europeo in Italia sarà ricordato come uno dei più belli, anche perché da un punto di vista tecnico abbiamo dimostrato di essere le squadre migliori al mondo, quindi anche il livello tecnico sarà altissimo. Grazie a tutti.
Simona, just allow me to translate into English what Mr. Manfredi said for those who do not understand Italian. As a native of Apulia, he is obviously very pleased to welcome you all to the city of Bari. I'm sorry. And it is also his pleasure to welcome you to such an iconic location. We couldn't have asked for a better location for this drawing of lots and for the first step of this Eurovolley competition. Mr. Manfredi did also refer to the success of the Italian national teams at the World Championships, which obviously was remarkable and amazing, but this already belongs to the past. Today is a new day. Today we start a new journey. The journey is the Eurovolley journey. So he is committed to delivering another outstanding event together with all of the other co-organizers. He is also convinced that this event is going to be a major success, not just from an organizational standpoint, but also because the European teams have clearly shown at the World Championship that technically they are the top of the top and the best in the world. So there is much that we can look forward to, and it's a championship of the finest quality and the highest level. Thank you, Mr. Manfredi.
Thank you, Mr. Manfredi, for this, Federico, this passion, this love that we can understand also across his words. And we have another very important speech in this moment. High-ranking official, we give a welcome to Minister of Sport and Youth, Andrea Abodi, for his presence here. Of course, he couldn't miss a so important event, because it is an event in the event, non poteva. He didn't miss it. Thank you.
Buonasera.
Buonasera a tutti.
Buonasera.
Anch'io, I'm going to speak in Italian, so sorry for the international guest. Buonasera a tutti, il piacere di essere qui con voi, il saluto alle autorità che rappresentano la città, la regione, le autorità militari, quelle sportive. Devo dirvi che dopo aver celebrato le vittorie, il mio primo pensiero, ringraziando il Presidente Manfredi, va alle rappresentanze della Bulgaria e della Turchia che hanno onorato il volley con 2 finali comunque molto belle, e quindi onore anche a chi ha conquistato la partita finale, con l'augurio che possa continuare ad arrivare in finale, e mi fermo lì per ovvie ragioni. Ne parlavo con Julio Velasco e con Fefe De Giorgi, la grandezza della loro guida è guardare sempre avanti, non perché non si sappia godere della vittoria, ma perché ci sono sempre nuovi obiettivi, e questo penso sia un insegnamento per tutti noi, insegnamento soprattutto per chi ha una responsabilità istituzionale e deve garantire sempre l'adeguato supporto che questa federazione sa ottenere con le vittorie, con i successi, ma soprattutto con un'idea di sport diffusa che si celebra anche nei grandi avvenimenti, ma si celebra tutti i giorni, soprattutto nelle scuole e nei campi di tutta Italia. Si vince perché il modello è convincente, perché è un modello diffuso, è un modello che fa della promozione dello sport un elemento indispensabile, aperto a tutti. La prima cosa che il Presidente Manfredi ha detto dopo la vittoria è stata: e adesso aprite le palestre. La dimostrazione di quanta voglia ci sia di allargare ulteriormente la base che partecipa alla pallavolo quotidiana, uomini e donne, ragazzi nella dimensione e ragazze nella dimensione olimpica e paralimpica. Questo secondo noi è un motivo di stimolo costante e ci consente anche di celebrare degli europei di grandissimo valore. Il ringraziamento va al Presidente della Confederazione, a tutta la sua struttura organizzativa per quello che certamente riuscirà a fare in giro per l'Italia, però è significativo che siamo venuti a Bari perché la filosofia di questa federazione è diffondere il verbo della pallavolo ovunque, non limitarsi soltanto nei luoghi di gara, ed è stata talmente convincente la federazione che, stavo parlando con l'assessore, è riuscita a ottenere un luogo difficilmente messo a disposizione, che è proprio questo Castello Svevo, che ha un fascino straordinario. Non ho avuto il piacere di goderne di tutta la bellezza, perché qualcuno di voi ha fatto un tour che io farò in un altro momento, però è la dimostrazione che si unisce la pallavolo alle bellezze della nostra Italia, ed è anche suggestivo, affascinante che questo europeo maschile si leghi all'europeo, al femminile, alla Turchia, quasi un'anticipazione di un'altra disciplina, di un altro campionato europeo che fra 6 anni e poco più unirà Italia e Turchia nel segno dell'Europa con un altro pallone di un'altra dimensione, con lo stesso fascino, il fascino dello sport. Vi ringrazio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Abadi. And this is the translation.
Yes, I will try to summarize to the best of my ability the speech of the minister. And
an applause for Federico. It's not very simple.
Well, first of all, congratulations to all of the federations, but especially to those 2 European federations that played against Italy at the final of the World Championships, Bulgaria and Turkey. They delivered great finals, so this is a matter of pride for the European volleyball family as a whole. He wishes for more such finals to take place in the future, hopefully with the same outcome from his perspective, obviously. And he also praised the work of the coaching staff, Mr. Velasco and Mr. De Giorgi, not because they cannot enjoy the moment, enjoy the victories, but because they continue to plan for the future. They don't rest on their laurels, but they identify new goals to pursue. And this is an inspiration not just in sport, but for everyone that is holding such a public responsibility as a minister. Last but not least, it is truly special to be in Bari. Even though this city is not going to host any Eurovolley matches, this is a truly iconic location, not something that everyone can get just for the sake of an event. And it is also very important that the message of volleyball is being spread all over the country, not just to the cities where the matches will be played. And last but not least, he made reference to another major event, which has a connection somehow also to Eurovolley 2026, whose finals will be in Italy and Turkey, because these 2 countries, in just a few years, will be hosting another majestic event, UEFA Euro, so there is a connection in many different ways. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abadi. And thank you, Federico. CEB press offer, Federico, you are great. Now we want, Federico, we want to begin together this journey. We want to go into the cities talking about women.
You are absolutely right, Simona. We had the welcome speeches. Now we have to start focusing on the real business, so to speak, and the draw. And we start by exploring the host countries and the host cities of the women's competition. 4 countries, 4 iconic cities. It's not just volleyball. It is obviously volleyball as well, but there is a lot more to go and see. So let's take a look. We have a video for you.
Let's look.
The world's strongest competition returns. From first serve to final point, the journey begins here. Host countries: Turkey, Czechia, Azerbaijan, and Sweden. The ultimate stage for European volleyball. CEB Eurovolley 2026. 4 hosts, countless stories, 1 Eurovolley.
These are the places about Euro volley, women Euro volley. Now we are just ready for the draw, but we want to explain to you the technical procedure, only details about the technical procedure of this drawing. Let's see again.
In each gender, the top 24 teams in Europe will be contesting the 2026 edition of CEV Eurovolley, the continental marquee competition for national teams. These include the 4 host countries, the men's hosts, Italy, Bulgaria, Finland, Romania, and the women's hosts, Turkey, Czechia, Azerbaijan, Sweden. Apart from those countries given the right to host the competition, all other teams have secured the right to compete at Eurovolley 2026 by virtue of their position in the final standing of the 2023 edition, or through the qualifiers completed earlier this summer. The drawing of lots will distribute the 24 participating teams across 4 pools of 6 teams each. The 4 hosts are placed as the head of the respective pool that they are hosting. Each host country has the right to pick one opposing team that goes automatically into their pool. The remaining 16 teams are divided into 4 cups of 4 teams according to the European ranking taken on the day following the end of the Eurovolley 2026 qualifiers. We will start by drawing the teams from Cup 1, with teams placed from left to right, with the first team drawn going to Pool A and the subsequent ones placed in Pools B, C and D respectively. Next will be Cup 2, which will follow the same procedure. Then Cup 3, right through until all cups are emptied. As they are the top 2 finishes from the 2023 edition of Eurovolley Men, Italy and Poland cannot feature in the same pool. The same applies to the gold and silver medalists from the 2023 edition of CEV Eurovolley Women, Turkey and Serbia. If this happens, the drawn team will have to be moved to the next available slot. We wish all teams the best of luck.
So this is the detailed explanation, Federico, of the drawing of lots. We have just understood that all these countries have a lot of things to offer to volleyball fans for views and monuments and so on.
Yes, very much so, Simona. There is a lot to look forward to come the summer of 2026. And before we start with the actual draw, I would like to share some introductory information. We have first a visual that shows to you the 4 host countries again for the women's competition, and another 20 teams qualified for this event. How did this team qualify? I mean, they did so because they finished among the top 8 in the last edition, or they emerged victorious from the Eurovolley qualifiers played in the summer of 24 and 25. That being said, as we got to see in the video, we do have the host countries placed at the top of the pool that they are due to host. This will be shown to you in a moment, and that means that as the host country there will be welcoming all of the matches up until the finals, Turkey is at the top of Pool A. Turkey are the defending European champions and are also the silver medalists from the last World Championship completed a few weeks ago, with matches due to take place in Istanbul. At the top of Pool B, we have Czechia, a team that made this year their VNL debut, and matches will be taking place in Brno. The Pool C will be hosted in Baku, Azerbaijan, a team that actually finished in 4th place 2 times in previous editions of the European Championship, most recently in 2017 when they also hosted the event. And last but not least, we have Sweden, which just competed for the first time at the World Championship and will be hosting the Pool D matches in Gothenburg. We are not just ready for the draw. Actually, according to the regulations, and I believe you got to understand this also via the video, each of the host countries could choose one team to join their pool. So this is not a draw. This is actually the right that the host countries have to choose one team to join their pool. So we start with Pool A. Turkey have chosen Latvia. And this is a team that is returning to the European Championship after a very long break. So they will also travel to Istanbul for the pool stage of the competition. Building a bit of pathos now, we reveal the team chosen by Czechia, and there is Austria, which is competing at the European Championship for the first time since 1971. Azerbaijan have chosen Portugal, which is returning to the European Championship after their debut in 2019. And finally, Sweden have chosen Montenegro. It is a historic moment for the Balkan country, as they never played at the Women's European Championship before. Their men's team did so, but it is a moment of pride and honor for this country, as they will be making their first ever Eurovolley appearance. That was a bit of a long introduction, Simona, but we are now ready to go with the actual draw.
It was necessary to understand all the procedure, but now it's the moment of the draw. So we want to begin with Azerbaijan, and we have Aishan Admadzova here on this stage with applause. Thank you, Aisha, for being here. We go on the center of the stage. We want to ask you, which is your emotion, because this is the second European volleyball for you.
First of all, hi everyone, and as you mentioned, it's the second time we play at home, and it's a great honor to play at home in front of our fans, and it gives to us extra motivation.
And Aishan, I mean, not so many people probably have visited Azerbaijan already, and the city of Baku, which is very beautiful. You can also sort of promote your country, the land of fire, as it is called, for many people that hopefully will be traveling to Baku next year to follow the Eurovolley matches. What would you say?
Of course, they will see warm hospitality, rich culture, amazing food, and the beautiful sight of in the land of fire.
Thank you, Aisha.
We will come in Azerbaijan,
yes,
okay?
Yeah, we hope so.
But
yeah.
now you go to Cup 1, because it's a moment of the first 4 teams from Cup 1.
Yes, Simona, this is the first draw. Aishan, just a little introduction before we get started. How did we actually divide the teams in order to define the cups? It is all based on the European ranking. And according to the European ranking, we have Serbia, Italy, Poland, and the Netherlands. So the highest ranked countries and national teams are involved in this first draw. Aisha, now the stage is all yours. So joining Turkey and Latvia in Pool A, which is due to take place in Istanbul. Let's take a look. And it is not Serbia, because Serbia and Turkey played against each other in the last European Championship final. So we have to move Serbia to the next available slot, which is Pool B in Czechia. So that means that the next team that Aishan will draw will eventually join the Pool A. We are going by the rules. So Serbia was moved into Pool B, and we have Poland, which just reached the quarterfinals of the World Championship, will actually compete in Pool A in Istanbul. Poland, 2-time European champions in 2003 and 2005. Aisha, now the next team will join you in Baku, and will join Azerbaijan and Portugal in Pool C. Let's see, it's between Italy and the Netherlands, and it's the Netherlands. So the Netherlands that just reached the quarterfinals at the World Championship will be traveling to Baku. They must have sweet memories as they reached the final there in 2017. We finalized the first draw with Aishan, and the last team is obviously going to join Pool D in Sweden, where we have Sweden and Montenegro. And according to the draw, it is Italy. So the Olympic champions and world champions will be traveling to Gothenburg for the pool stage of the European Championship. Thank you, Aishan. We wish you and your team a lot of fun and best of luck.
Thank you. Now, Federico, We go on with the Cup 2, and we want to move to Sweden. So that we want to call Anna Hawk, ambassador of the Swedish organizer. Welcome, Anna. Thank you for being here in Bari. Before going to Cup 2, we want to ask you some little questions.
Yes, Anna, first of all, it is only the second time that a European Championship will be organized in Sweden. There was a men's competition in '89, so a long time ago, a competition that some of the people sitting here will remember very well. What does it mean for Swedish volleyball now to welcome the European Championship and especially the women's competition?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. It means a lot. No, we're super excited to be hosting such a big competition in Sweden. We had also now a big competition this summer with national team where we gathered a lot of, a big crowd. So we're hoping to do the same for also Eurovolley 2026 in Gothenburg.
Anna, volleyball was not so famous, so popular in Sweden, such as in this moment. Do you think that this event can inspire other girls?
Yeah, for sure. I can already see volleyball right now is really on a rise in Sweden, both men's volleyball, women's, and also beach volleyball. So I'm hoping that this competition will just add to that, a little bit of volleyball fever in Sweden.
That sounds exciting.
Another 4 teams, Federico.
Yes.
From Cup 2, and we go on with the women.
Yes, it is again according to the European ranking. So we have France, Germany, Ukraine and Belgium involved in this draw. Anna, it is your turn. We go from left to right. So the first team that you will be drawing out of this cup will be joining Pool A. Please. So let's see who is going to travel to Istanbul for the first stage of the European Championship next year. And it is the team of Germany. They got 2 silver medals in 2011 and 13, and East Germany was actually, they were European champions back in the 80s. Please, Anna, next. We will define the team that joins Pool B in Brno, Czechia. And we will find out in a moment. Let's see. It is Ukraine, a team that has been developing at a very fast pace. So they will join Czechia, Austria, and Serbia in Brno. Next to last for Cup number 2, this team will be traveling to Baku to join Aishan and her friends in Azerbaijan. And it is the team of Belgium, the so-called Yellow Tigers, will be going to Baku. They won a bronze medal in 2013. And last but not least, we complete this draw with the team that will be coming your way, Anna, all the way to Gothenburg. And that is France, a team that is also growing very fast. They reached the quarterfinals of the World Championship where they only lost to Brazil. Thank you, Anna. We look forward to the Eurovolley in Gothenburg.
And now for Cup 3, we will be joined by our Czech ambassador, Magdalena Jelarova. An applause for her. Thank you, Magdalena, for joining us. We want to talk with you also about the men's and what they made. They reached a fantastic result for the 4th place in this World Championship. Can it be good also for you?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for having me. And we are all incredibly proud of what our men's team achieved. And I really hope we will manage to follow their path and we will go off of their success. And they got a lot of people watching volleyball who haven't watched volleyball before, so I hope they will come to Brno to support us next year as well.
And Magdalena, we said at the very beginning of this show that Eurovolley is obviously a volleyball competition, but there is much more that goes with that. What would you say to invite people to come to Brno, to visit the city and to enjoy themselves, apart from watching volleyball matches and the European Championship?
Yeah, I think Brno is an amazing city for an event like this. There are some beautiful facilities. It's also full of history, full of culture. So I hope everyone who's going to come will find some fun activities to do outside of volleyball as well.
Thank you, Magdalena.
It's the moment to go to Cup 3, Magdalena, for another 4 women teams.
Yes, this is the next to last draw for the women's competition, and as you can see, we have another 4 teams: Romania, Bulgaria, Slovenia, and Slovakia. We always draw from left to right, so Magdalena, it is your turn. First team will go into the pool in Istanbul. And that is Slovenia. They just had their World Championship debut, reaching the 8 finals, the top 16, so this is a team that is developing at a very fast pace. Next, Magdalena, this one team will be coming to you, to Brno, to the beautiful city that you just highlighted in your speech, and that is Bulgaria. They actually have a European Championship title to their name, even though it was a long way back in 1981. We now define the team that will join the pool in Baku. So Azerbaijan, Portugal, the Netherlands, and Belgium are already there. So next is Romania, a team that just a few years ago could play a European Championship at home and with a long history in the sport. Last but not least, Magdalena is completing this draw with the team joining those playing in Gothenburg, and there is Slovakia, another team that just had their World Championship debut, a historic achievement for them as well. Thank you, Magdalena. We wish you and your team the best of luck.
Bye, Magdalena Yelarova. And now, for the 4th and the last cup of the Women's Eurovolley 2026, we want to call here on this stage a rising star of Turkish volleyball. I mean, Dilay Özdemir, an applause for her, gold medalist and MVP from the last edition of the Under-20 European Championship. It's a great honor to have you here. Thank you.
Hi, Dilay. It is true that you do represent the next generation of Turkish volleyball talent. Do you have any role models that you look up to? And at this stage of your career, still very young, do you have an ultimate dream, a goal that you would love to fulfill as a volleyball player?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm sorry if I stutter because I'm kind of nervous. And for the question, I could say my role model has always been my parents, because they used to play volleyball as well, but especially my dad, because I get to see him play when he was still playing. For my dream, I could say to win and to go to the Olympics and win an Olympic medal with my national team, and be an inspiring and a role model for young volleyball girls.
Sounds very ambitious. Excellent.
We also want to remember that Turkey are the current champions, and they have just won the silver medal in the World Championship, so that it's natural that the pressure is on Turkey. How do you face?
I think as a team, we're really familiar with this kind of pressure, and I can say every tournament is a new experience, and with our experience and with our passion and with the help of our audience, because we get to play in our own country, and which that makes me and the team really happy. We're lucky to play in our country, and I think we're going to push through the whole challenges together.
Thank you, Dilay. You
Thank
can
you
go
so
to
much.
couple 4 for the last 4 teams.
Yes, Simona, that's the last draw for the women's competition, and we have the last 4 teams according to the European ranking. These are Hungary, Greece, Spain, and Croatia. Dilay, you will help us complete each pool. Please go ahead, the stage is yours. First team will go into the pool in Istanbul. Let's see who is going to travel to Turkey. That's Hungary. That's a team that won European Championship medals back in the 70s and 80s with a long history in the sport. We continue with Pool B, where we still have 1 empty line, and Dilay will now define which team goes into that line. Let's see, we have 3 teams left, and it is Greece, which are playing for the 4th time in a row at the European Championship. So Greece will travel to Brno. 2 teams left, Spain and Croatia, to complete Pool C and D. Let's go ahead, Dilay. This team will travel to Baku, to the land of fire, to Azerbaijan. And this is Spain. As much as Greece, they will also be playing at the European Championship for the 4th time in a row. And we complete the women's draw with the last team involved in the competition, traveling to Gothenburg, to Sweden. That is the national team of Croatia, whose golden era came in the 90s when they won 3 silver medals in a row at the European Championship. Thank you, Dilay. Thank you so much. We hope to see you in Istanbul with your teammates.
Bye. Bye-bye, Dilay. And now, Federico, this tournament, they are completed.
Yes, we finalized the draw for the pool stage of the competition, where people may wonder what happens after the pool phase has finished. So the top 4 teams in each pool will continue their quest for the European title, actually in 2 countries only. So the 8 finals and quarterfinals will be taking place in Istanbul and Brno, equally split. So the teams making it through from Gothenburg will go to Brno, and those advancing from the pool in Baku will move to Istanbul. And after completion of the 8 finals and quarterfinals, semifinals and medal matches will be played in Istanbul. And this is where we will crown the new queens of European volleyball.
And now, Federico, from here, from Castello Svevo, we are seeing the marvelous place in these beautiful TV images. We want to make a little break from volleyball, and we want to leave the stage to the show with the young dancers. They are Equilibrio Dinamico. An applause for them.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. About now, about now, about now. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. About now, 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 right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Out now, out now, out now, out now, out now, out now, out right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about now, out 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 right about right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother.
Fantastic dancers, equilibrio dinamico. Do you want to try, Federico?
No, thank you. I think I'm grateful for the energy that they brought to the stage, and I think they did really work as a team, actually, like the volleyball teams do when they perform and they achieve success. We are now back to business, back to the Eurovolley draw. Thanks again to our dancers for their beautiful performance. And we start with the introduction of the 4 host countries of the men's competition and the host cities. We have beautiful places to go to, elite volleyball. Let's take a look.
The world's strongest competition returns. Bigger stages, louder crowds, and 4 host nations ready to write the next chapter. Four host countries: Italy, Bulgaria, Finland, and Romania. Europe's finest on the biggest stage. CEV Eurovolley 2026. 4 hosts, countless stories, 1 Eurovolley.
And we are looking forward this Eurovolley 2026 with our men. And I am so excited thinking of Italy and Naples, what can happen next year.
Yes, that opening match will be amazing in itself, and but all matches will be equally interesting and competitive. I will now start the introduction of the men's draw. Before we go into the real draw, I would just like to recap, what happens to the teams of the host countries and the chosen teams. As with the women's competition, the host countries are at the top of the group that they are hosting, and with Italy playing host to the whole competition until the finals, they are at the top of Pool A. Italy, the just newly crowned world champions and world champions back-to-back, actually. In Pool B, we have the team that just lost the final of the World Championship to Italy, and that's Bulgaria, with matches taking place in Varna. And here you can see the 4 host countries and also all of the other qualified teams according to the standing of the last edition and the Eurovolley qualifiers completed in the summer. Pool C in Finland, we have the home team. They just had a good run at the World Championship where they reached the top 16, and the matches will be contested at the iconic Nokia Arena in Tampere. It's an ice hockey mecca, and we are happy that we will transform this into a volleyball venue for the occasion. And last but not least, we have the Pool D matches in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. Romania is the host country and the home team, and back in 2023, they made it among the top 8 for the first time in a long time, since 1985. As with the women's competition, Simona, the 4 host countries could choose one team to join their groups without going through a draw. So I will now reveal one by one the chosen teams. And we start with the team chosen by Italy, and that is Sweden. So Sweden have qualified for the European Championship for the first time since 1993. And some people in this room might remember a European Championship final in '89 between Italy and Sweden, which coincided with the beginning of a golden era for Italian volleyball. We continue with Pool B. Bulgaria have chosen North Macedonia, and this team will be competing at the European Championship for the 4th time in a row, which is a very big achievement for this country. Finland have chosen their neighbors from Estonia to join Pool C in Tampere. It's interesting, just a couple of years ago, when Estonia hosted the women's competition, they chose Finland as their visiting team, so now we go the other way around. And finally, Romania have chosen Latvia to join the pool in Cluj-Napoca, Latvia returning to the European Championship after they played in 2021 as well.
So?
That takes us, Simona, to the first draw, right?
Yes, because the other teams in other pools we are going to discover now together with draw, as happened with the women's, also for the men. We have 4 male ambassadors, so we want to begin with Romania. On this stage we call Bela Ticna Barta. Bella Florian, thank you for being here. And,
Good evening. It's great to have you here tonight. As I just said, the last edition of the European Championship was very successful for Team Romania. You actually reached the top 8 for the first time since 1985. The team is developing in a good pace. What has driven you to these results, and what do you think is the key for success?
Firstly, I want to say hello to everybody. And about that, the results that we had, I think we are a group with a great power. We feel like a family. We enjoy playing with each other, and I think we can do such things even in the future.
Back to 2021, your women team had the privilege to play in home. What do you think this tournament can represent for your volleyball now?
I think this tournament represents a lot of things. From the first tournament that the women were played, I think the volleyball growth in Romania. I think the public, the people start to watch more volleyball, and I think this will increase the number of volleyball players for the future.
Thank you, Bella. Cup 1 is for you. We discover the first 4 teams from Cup 1. Thank you, Bella.
Yes, Simona, we have actually the highest ranked teams in Europe among those qualified for the European Championship. These are Poland, France, Slovenia, and Serbia. We draw from left to right. Bella, it's your turn. So joining Italy and Sweden for the pool in Napoli and Modena, as only the opening match will be played in Napoli. That is Slovenia, a team that has grown tremendously and medaled 4 times since 2015. So Slovenia joined the pool of Italy and Sweden. Next, we have the team going to Varna, where the matches in Pool B will be contested. There is a lot of anticipation in the room, and it's Poland, the team that just won bronze at the World Championship and the defending European champions. Next is the team traveling to Tampere to join Finland and Estonia. Will it be France or Serbia? Let's find out. It is Serbia. They crowned themselves European champions most recently in 2019. And coming to you, Bella, coming to Cluj-Napoca, is the team of France, the 2-time Olympic champions in Tokyo and Paris. Thank you, Bella. Best of luck to you and your team.
Good luck also to Bella. Now we go to Finland, Federico, with Luca Martia from Finland will help us in this moment. Thank you for being here. You are looking forward to play very soon in the iconic Nokia Arena in Tampere, and now we are talking about.
Yes, Luca, it's amazing how your team has been progressing over the last couple of years. This year you did win the European Golden League. You made it to the top 16 at the World Championship. Is there more in store to come for next year?
Buonasera. And yeah, it's really fun to play with this team. I think we are doing better each year. And I think it's because of this young group of players. Now we have been there together a long time, and we start to gain some experience. And yeah, it's fun to play.
Look, in 2021, you were not among the players who played at home. So this is your occasion now.
Yeah, I was there 4 years ago in the stands. And since then, I have been waiting for this opportunity. And now that it's here, I'm really excited.
Nokia Arena in Tampere.
Yes. This is going to be the place to be next summer. So, Luca, please take the other side of the stage and help us draw the next cup, where we have another 4 teams
from Cup 2.
Yes, all according to the European ranking, which was taken after the end of the Eurovolley qualifiers in August. Germany, Belgium, Ukraine, and Czechia are involved in this draw. Luca, it's now in your hands. So joining the pool in Italy with pool matches in Napoli for the opening and subsequently in Modena is Czechia, the team that just reached the semi-finals of the World Championship where they finished in 4th place for the first time since 1966. This is going to be an exciting pool. Please, Luca. So now going to Varna, Bulgaria, where they join North Macedonia and Poland. That's Ukraine, a team that played in the VNL for the first time this year, and they were close to reaching the final stage of the Volleyball Nations League. We continue with the team that will be visiting you in Tampere, Luca. Is it going to be Germany or Belgium? We'll find out in a moment. And it is Belgium. The Red Dragons of Belgium will be going to Tampere. They reached the quarterfinals of the World Championship just finished in the Philippines. Finally, we complete this draw, Luca, with your help, going to Cluj-Napoca in Romania and joining Romania, Latvia, and France. It is the national team of Germany, whose best result was a silver in 2017. Thank you, Luca. Good luck for the coming season and good luck for the Eurovolley in 2026.
Bye, Luca. Martilia, and now we are going to continue asking help to our ambassador. We want to go to Bulgaria with Damian Kolev. He is here, join us for Cup 3. Damian, first of all, applause, very compliments for you, for your silver medal in this World Championship. You have just wrote a page of history of your country. This is only the beginning, in your opinion, about Bulgaria.
First, I want to say hello to everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And I think we are working hard, and we are dreaming a lot, and we will do our best.
Well, Damian, I think that many in this room and also watching from home will agree that one of the most iconic moments of the World Championship came when at the net, just after the end of the gold medal match, Simone Anzani came to comfort you as you were left in tears. It was a very touching, we see it here, just behind us.
This is the sport. Yes. This is the moment of a sport. This is an image.
I think it does show the positive feelings that you can also find in a moment where the emotions just run freely. What do you take of these? I mean, what sort of memories do you take, not just from this moment, but from the final and everything that goes with that?
That was a very emotional moment for me and for my teammates. We play on the final of World Championship, and we are very, very proud of that. And now I hope we will reach the final of the Eurovolley.
So you can go to Cup 3 now. You can choose.
Yes, this
is
the next to last draw for tonight, Simona. We have the teams of the Netherlands, Turkey, Portugal, and Greece involved in this draw. Damian, please. You started already, and joining the pool in Italy will be Greece. Greece have a medal, a European Championship medal to their name, a bronze in '87. The next team, Damian, will be coming to you. Please, please. So traveling to Varna for the pool stage of the competition and joining you there, it's Portugal. They also had a sensational run at the World Championship. They beat Cuba and they reached the top 16. So they will go to Varna. Two teams left. We have the Netherlands and Turkey. Damian, let's find out who will be traveling to Tampere and play in the iconic Nokia Arena. That is the Netherlands. They won the European Championship in '97. And last but not least is the team traveling to Cluj-Napoca, to Romania, to complete this next to last draw. And that is Turkey. They just reached the quarterfinals of the World Championship, thereby achieving a sensational and historic result for their country. Thank you, Damian, for being with us tonight. Good luck.
Bye-bye. Bye, Damian. Now, the last but not the least.
Yes, Simona.
The fourth cup. We are in Italy. We call an Italian champion, and we want to say one legendary team that won for Italy the first historical Olympic medal. I mean, Olympic Games 1984. Fabio Bullo. Welcome, Fabio.
Good evening, Simona and Federico.
You won a lot of medals in the clubs and a lot of success.
Well, Fabio, it's great to have you here tonight, and it has been a roller coaster of emotions for the Italian volleyball family over the last month, I believe. Did you expect such results? Were you surprised? What are your feelings about this historic moment?
First of all, thank you for having me here, representing Italian Volleyball Federation as ambassador. So it's a pleasure for me to be here. And, well, I don't expect that Italian volleyball team, men's, can win the title. But I think, yes,
Fefe doesn't agree.
No. No, I was confident about the women's national team, but not for a man. Because, you know, you had problem before this competition, but you were so great to change your role in this great chance for you.
Which makes the success even sweeter, because when it is unexpected, then it's even, I mean, something that you enjoy even more, right?
Right. Fefe De Giorgi and his teammates' victory was something both unexpected for me and fantastic result.
They were stronger more than problems. So applause for our national team, for men and the women. We want to remember, and Fabio, you know very well what does it mean playing in Italy. What do you think it will happen next year in Naples, in Modena? And, what do you think about?
We are living now in a period of great euphoria, you know, and I expect that on September 10th in 2026, the whole Italy, and not only the volleyball movement, will push our national team toward another great success. And I think that Naples and Piazza del Plebiscito can make the whole Europe appreciate the beauty of our great country, you know.
You can say a show in a show.
Yes, yeah. It will be an event.
Yes, thank you to the girls, thank you to the guys, thank you to FIVB, to Steve. Thank you to our federation. This is a very great time for volleyball, Italian volleyball.
We have to complete the tournament with you, with Cup 4. The last cup, Federico.
Yes, we have the last 4 teams involved in the competition, placed in Cup 4 according to the European ranking. These are Israel, Switzerland, Slovakia, and Denmark. So Fabio, please. The stage is yours, and the first team that is drawn now will complete Pool A in Italy. The opening match will be in Napoli. All other matches will be in a place very dear to Fabio, Modena, so Slovakia. Slovakia completes Pool A. Their best result to this day is a 5th place in 2011. Now completing the pool in Varna, Bulgaria, Fabio. There is a lot of excitement mounting here inside our room, and it is Israel playing for the second time in a row at the European Championship after they co-hosted in 2023. We have two teams left. It's Denmark and Switzerland. We complete first the pool in Finland in Tampere. And that is Denmark. So Denmark will be traveling to Tampere and play at the Nokia Arena. And last but not least, we see the logo of Eurovolley 2026 now, is the team that completes Pool D in Romania. And that is Switzerland. As much as Denmark, they will be playing at the European Championship for the second time in a row. Thank you, Fabio. We hope to see you.
Bye-bye, Fabio Bullo.
Well, Simona, we have completed the draw for tonight. We have the beautiful Eurovolley trophies on display here this evening. I would like just to recap the results of the draw and also to sort of emphasize how things will play out after the end of the pool phase. So the teams, the top 4 teams in each pool will advance to the knockout phase of the tournament. Those coming from Tampere will be moving to Italy, with the matches due to take place in Torino. And those qualifying from Pool D will continue their journey in Varna, Bulgaria. So the 8 finals and the quarterfinals will be split equally between Italy and Bulgaria. And the top 4 teams will then contest the semifinals and the medal matches in Milano at a place which is truly iconic, Arena Santa Giulia, which is being built for the Winter Olympics and will accommodate almost 16,000 fans. And this is where we will crown the new kings of European volleyball come late September 2026. That concludes the draw for tonight, Simona. I would like to inform everyone that they should follow the CV website and social media channels for continuous updates, information. We will be releasing very soon the competition schedule for the pool phase of the competition, but I also invite you to save the date, to mark your agenda, because on November the 7th, tickets will go on sale for all countries, for all cities, and for both genders. So do make sure you save the date and you secure your spot to witness the volleyball party of the year. Thank you, Simona.
Thank you, Federico Ferraro, CEV press officer. Applause for him. We are closing this moment. We want to thank you here in Bari. We want to thank the fans from home, in front of TV, and all the authorities. We're here in Bari, and just we cannot wait to see you all next summer. Thank you very much, and good night to everybody. Bye.
Good night. I'm sorry?